Okay, so I work for a place that is nondescript. It is not a place that, that anybody talks about. Right. My thing is, okay, so shit gets real sometimes. So like a holiday, you're working like 10 hours straight. They don't make a family meal. You don't get like an employee meal or something. Shit gets dire. My rule. See, there are people that I know people that will just eat what's on the plate before they throw it away.
There's so many layers to this story already.
If I would fuck that person that I cleared that food from and they left like a reasonable amount, I will have a bite of it. I won't eat all of it. But if I would sleep with that, if I would put my mouth on their mouth, then like just in a like sexual way.
Yeah.
I'll eat the thing they like if they leave like
curious about this.
If they leave half of a 16-ounce steak on a plate.
So 8 ounces.
I'll be like, yes, half a pound.
I hate to say this, but you're making a lot of sense.
No,
like you really are. That makes a ton of sense to me. Like if you would be willing to put your mouth on any of their secretions, why not?
No, it's like it's a logical step, and I won't eat all of it, but like for the sake of having energy to move forward for the next 45 minutes.
While you were eating it, does that make you feel like you're communing with that person, or is that just like
I think that's a sex crime.
That's where it could get weird. Yeah.
Like we're having this mind melt, or their saliva still on the steak.
There's like an SVU
just eating the surfaces that they have had on their mouth. Is this some sort of Robert Palmer girl fantasy?
I don't need to eat it because they had their mouth on it, but like I'm okay with having done it because I would also put my mouth on weird parts of them that I didn't even get to see it. You know what I mean?
I think the difference there is I usually have a conversation with someone about what weird things they may or may not have.
Mm-hmm. You
can't have
diseases?
that conversation. Absolutely.
Dude,
you're weird.
The level at which the nondescript place that I work at, like I imagine these people are of the financial basis too. If they had something, they probably got a deal dealt with. Financially?
Wendell, you got to drop your poor man's ideal of the rich man.
Yeah, they just ignore their syphilis.
Rich people can get STDs too. Rich people are gross.
They can get them handled pretty quickly.
Nah, that doesn't mean they do.
You can be rich enough to not.
You can have a doctor
anymore.
on call. Sure, I'll give you that. Magic Johnson is still alive.
You can have enough money.
He's still all right
to survive.
He's the longest living. I mean, it's
unsurvivable STD.
No, I get you, but just don't hold those rich people to that high a standard. Mm-hmm. They're not better in bed. They're not better at going to doctors.
What's done is done, guys. We don't get to go in the past and make me uneat.
Do I need to take you to the doctor right now? Is that what you're telling us?
No, I'm saying get you some strange whatever way you'd like, but don't try to tell me if they have money, syphilis. It's okay.
You don't get to count that as strange, by the way. It's weird. You can get you some weird, but I don't think that counts as strange.
Yeah. No, I just mean like, you know.
It's not something I'm proud of, but like that is the one time. If it's a big old cattleman in a hat and a beard and just a cigar smoker could
That's
take
most
one
of the
bite.
Rich people in Texas.
Yeah, but then their wives also don't like things sometimes. And
are you saying that man that you're just describing is a man that you're attracted to?
No, he could take one bite, hate a whole 22-ounce steak, and send it back, and I can't, by my own standards, enjoy. Like, I would not be able to fuck with that steak. But if his wife, ate half of her steak and was like, whatever.
By your standards, I would eat that steak.
This is some weird leftover homophobia. I've never heard this before in my life.
Right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, I just have one rule about the food. I just have the one rule.
So you only eat ladies' food is what you're saying.
Oh, no. There's been some, like, really clean dudes that, like, didn't like their shit.
Is it the beard? Are you trying not to say that?
I am a little bit, yeah. Like, because, like, I like a well-tailored suit. You come in, it's fine. If you seem like you're on top of your health and your own hygiene and stuff, if you leave me most of that, I'm fine with that, too. If I would let you kiss me at the end of a, like, fun night at, like, Coachella or something, yeah.
Coachella.
What?
Yeah, that's where that.
We're back to the outdoor festivals. Don't go to Coachella. Just because the rich people took over.
If I would kiss you and then go on a walkabout for a year and then return to my job like I still had it logically, that's the kind of thing I would do.
I'm going to say, honestly, just to come back to that specific detail, that I really enjoy the fact that man returned and not only thought he had his job, but had his job.
Yeah, it was instantly given his job.
That was totally acceptable.
To be fair, he was already paid in full for his job. Like, we just gave him money up front to write the screenplay, so he had no obligation to do anything whatsoever, and we also had no reason to kick him out of bed, you know? Like,
he also took those,
he could write.
He took those drugs on the clock. He took those drugs for, the drugs for the job. So, you can't be mad at how he reacted to it. Really.
I guess
nobody was mad about anything.
Yeah.
I was slightly concerned. That was apparently inappropriate in their culture.
It's just what happens.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that makes a lot of sense. I have one expat friend in New Zealand, Haos, and totally a listener, and definitely more easygoing than your average bear. Mm-hmm. Oh man,
bears are cranky.
It's a good stare off into the distance.
Yeah.
We've hit the D.
That's
We've hit the D, ladies and gentlemen. We've hit
that
the D.
look when you said it was just like, you don't want to know the cranky bears I've met. Like, that had a lot of meat to it.
I've got two completely different kinds of stories about that.
and Lord knows if she'll tell them on mic. Okay. Oh my God! You know what? All right, I'm feeling good about this. I feel like we got an hour and a half in.
Oh, wow.
We've had a solid, great conversation. You've been a delight. It's been wonderful chatting with you. Really great stuff. We got a T-shirt we're gonna make.
My face
here.
hurts a little bit from laughing so much. That was good.
Yeah, we found out about Wendell's weird sex stuff. I love white chocolate.
You have been finding out about my weird sex stuff. If you've been listening to this podcast, I've been giving you inklings every episode, I think.
That's why I joined.
By the way, Carina, the number one listener to this podcast is Wendell's
my
mom. So that's the other fun detail.
We're real cool like that, though.
Well, at least I know you don't eat her leftovers.
Or do you?
All right.
I wouldn't. You know, it's weird. I wouldn't know.
No, that's you, T-shirt.
The nipples again.
Yeah.
Oh, God. On that note, thank you so much, Carina.
Yeah, this was a blast.
Have a wonderful evening. Thank you so much for joining us, and we really appreciate you being part of the podcast.
Thanks.
All right, everybody. Bye.
Hey, thanks for listening to the Yes But Why podcast.